Aloha mai kako o Kamaka dias ko inoa no Hilo Hawai'i mai au. Aloha everybody, my name is Kamaka dias and I am from Hilo Hawai'i. I'm the host of the Keep It Aloha podcast, and today our special guest is Chat GPT. We'll be asking Chat GPT some burning questions that we have here in Hawaii. So let's get started. First off, let's start off with what is a Hawaiian, because people will think that just because you're from Hawaii, you're automatically Hawaiian. Just like if you're from California, you're Californian. But here, the lines are a little blurred. So let's ask ChatGPT. All right, the term Hawaiian has multiple meanings depending on the context. It can refer to, number one, a person who is native to the Hawaiian Islands, which are the chain of islands in the Pacific Ocean and the 50th state of the United States. The indigenous people of Hawaii are called Native Hawaiians or Kanaka Maoli. The Hawaiian language, which is one of the official languages of Hawaii, is a Polynesian language. The culture, customs, and traditions of Hawaii, which are a unique blend of Native Hawaiian, Polynesian, and Western influences. It's important to note that the term Hawaiian is often used in a respectful and inclusive way to refer to anyone who has a connection to Hawaii, regardless of their ethnicity or race. So that's interesting. It's basically saying that anybody who has an affiliation with Hawaii is Hawaiian. Maybe let's be a little bit more specific and ask, what does it mean to be Hawaiian? All right, let's see what this says. Okay, ChatGPT is fast. Being Hawaiian can have different meanings depending on the context and perspective, but generally it refers to having a connection to the Hawaiian Island, its people, culture, and traditions. For Native Hawaiians, being Hawaiian is rooted in their ancestry and cultural heritage. It means being connected to the land, sea, and sky that sustain them and their communities. It also means preserving and perpetuating the customs, language, and knowledge passed down by their ancestors. This is good stuff. For non-Native Hawaiians who were born and raised in Hawaii or have lived there for a significant period, being Hawaiian can mean embracing and respecting the local culture and way of life. It can mean having a deep appreciation for the beauty of the land and sea, the diversity of the people, and the values of aloha, love, pono, righteousness, and malama, caring. Ultimately, being Hawaiian is a personal and cultural identity that can be expressed in different ways by different people. However, at its core, it is a recognition of the unique history, culture, and spirit of the Hawaiian Islands and its people.
I didn't know ChatGPT can olelo.
I know, I didn't know ChatGPT is dropping some olelo Hawaii. This is some crazy kind things. One question we were always asking, am I Hawaiian enough? Because I don't look Hawaiian, or I don't do things that are quote unquote Hawaiian, or I don't speak Hawaiian, does that make me Hawaiian? So let's ask ChatGPT, am I Hawaiian enough? Oops, I almost typed in, am I Jawaiian enough?
Yes, no.
Let's see. Oh, as in AI language model, I don't have any information about your background, ethnicity, or connection to Hawaii. So I cannot answer whether you are Hawaiian enough. However, it's important to note that being Hawaiian is not a matter of blood quantum or meeting a certain set of criteria. For Native Hawaiians, being Hawaiian is a matter of ancestry and cultural heritage. If you have Native Hawaiian ancestry or have been recognized as a member of a Native Hawaiian organization, then you may identify as Native Hawaiian. For non-Native Hawaiians who have lived or have a strong connection to Hawaii, being Hawaiian can mean embracing and respecting the local cultures, customs, and values. It's important to be respectful of Hawaiian culture and traditions and to learn about the history of the islands and its people. Ultimately, whether or not you consider yourself Hawaiian enough is a personal decision that should be based on your connection to the islands and its people and how you choose to embrace and express that connection. ChatGPT is dropping bombs over here. I think I don't even need to have any guests. I just asked ChatGPT other questions. How can I be more Hawaiian? There are many ways you can learn about and embrace Hawaiian culture and traditions to become more connected to the islands and its people. Here are a few suggestions. Number one, learn the language. Learning the Hawaiian language can be a powerful way to connect with the culture. This thing is listing a bunch of things. This thing already listed 5 ways to be more Hawaiian. Number two, participate in cultural activities. You can participate in hula dance, learn how to make a lei, attend a Hawaiian music concert, or visit a cultural center or museum to learn more about the history and the traditions of Hawaii. Number three, respect the land and sea. Man, ChatGPT is just speaking to me. Respect the land and sea. Respect for the land and sea is a fundamental value in Hawaiian culture. You can learn about the different places in Hawaii and their significance and practice responsible and sustainable tourism. Amen. I love it. Number 4, connect with the community. Get involved with the local Hawaiian community and attend cultural events, festivals, and ceremonies. You can also volunteer with a Native Hawaiian organization to support their work and learn from their community. Number 5, read and watch media from Hawaiian perspectives. Reading books or watching movies about Hawaii and its people from Hawaiian perspectives can give you a deeper understanding of the history and culture of the islands. Remember, being more Hawaiian is not about meeting a certain criteria or checklist, but about respecting and embracing the culture and traditions of Hawaii. Solid. Okay, so this question comes from one of my Patreon supporters, Kapulani. I like to see its responses if people use for actionable education, i.e. how to respect and honor Hawaiian culture as a tourist, and see how I've used organizations like what are the top 5 Native Hawaiian organizations to support re-sovereignty. So let's see how to respect and honor Hawaiian culture as a tourist. As a tourist, it's important to be respectful and honor the culture of the Hawaiian people. Here are some ways you can do this. Number 1, educate yourself. Learn about the Hawaiian history and culture of Hawaii and its people before you visit. This will help you understand the significance of the places you visit and the customs and traditions you encounter. Number 2, follow the rules. Observe posted signs and instructions when visiting cultural or sacred sites. Respect the privacy of the locals and avoid wandering off the beaten path. Please stop going off to random places and hurting yourself and ruining it for the locals. Follow the rules. Number 3, which is what I believe should be number 1, is show respect. Be respectful of the culture and traditions of Hawaii by avoiding any behavior that could be seen as disrespectful or insensitive. This includes being mindful of your clothing, not taking anything from the land and sea, don't steal those rocks and take them home, you howlers, and not disrupting any ceremonies or events. Number 4, support local businesses. Yes, with Hawaiiverse. Support local Hawaiian businesses and artisans by purchasing products that are authentic and made by local people. This will help to preserve the unique culture of Hawaii and support the local economy. You don't have to come to Hawaii and go to McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, and do we even have a Chick-fil-A? Taco Bell, you can go to that anywhere you want. Go to the local mom and pop shops, support local. Number 5, attend cultural events. Attend cultural events such as hula performances, cultural festivals, and ceremonies. This will give you a chance to experience the local culture firsthand and learn more about the traditions and values of the Hawaiian people. Remember, being a responsible and respectful tourist is an important way to honor and preserve the culture of Hawaii and its people. By following these guidelines, you can have an enjoyable and meaningful visit while also showing your respect and appreciation for the local culture. Let's see what is a haole, because people always debate this, haole, there's that misconception that it's like without breath, but I heard that's been debunked. Let's see how Chat GPT defines a haole. Hey, haole. Okay, well, and this is going to be interesting. In Hawaiian culture, the term haole, pronounced haole, which that's wrong, it's haole, generally refers to someone who is of Caucasian or European descent, particularly those who are not from Hawaii or do not have a strong connection to Hawaiian culture and traditions. Historically, the term haole was used to differentiate white foreigners from the native Hawaiian people and was often used in a derogatory manner. However, in contemporary times, the term has taken on a less negative connotation and is often used simply as a descriptive term. It is important to note that the term haole can still be seen as offensive to some people, particularly if used in a derogatory way or as a label that defines a person's identity or worth. As with any culture or language, it's important to be aware and respectful of the terms and their meanings. Yeah, I agree. How I would use haole is either somebody who is not acting in a Hawaiian way or just as a description term, like, oh, the haole looking guy, or like, oh, my mom's actually haole looking, like, oh yeah, when I'm not in the sun and I don't have a tan, I'm looking so haole, Any last questions? How can I afford to live in Hawaii? All right, those are some really good answers from Chat GPT. Let's just end it with a simple question. How can Hawaii be better? All right, let's get down to this. I'm sure this is gonna be good. Hawaii is a beautiful and unique place with many positive qualities, but like any place, it has its challenges and opportunities for improvement. Here are a few suggestions for ways Hawaii could be better, according to Chat GPT. Number 1, address affordable housing. Hawaii has a significant shortage of affordable housing, particularly on the island of Oahu. Addressing this issue could help make living in Hawaii more accessible and reduce the number of people who are struggling to afford housing. Number 2, invest in sustainable tourism. Tourism is a significant part of Hawaii's economy, but it can also have a negative impact on the environment and the quality of life for residents. By investing in sustainable tourism practices, Hawaii can protect its natural resources and preserve the beauty of the Hawaiian Islands for future generations. It's all about the keiki. Number 3, improve infrastructure. Hawaii's infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and public transportation, aka the rail, can be inadequate in some areas. Investing in infrastructure improvements could help reduce traffic congestion, improve access to goods and services, and make Hawaii a more livable place. Number four. That's 8. Number 4, address environmental challenges. Hawaii faces a range of environmental challenges, including climate change, plastic pollution, and the impact of development or sensitive ecosystems. Addressing these challenges could help protect Hawaii's unique natural resources and maintain the island's beauty and biodiversity. Number 5, that's a prayer hand. Number 5, invest in education. Hawaii's education system faces many challenges, including low funding and achievement gaps. Investing in education could help ensure that Hawaii's young people have the skills and knowledge they need to succeed in the 21st century. These are just a few suggestions for ways Hawaii could be better. Addressing these issues would require a concerted effort from policymakers, residents, and visitors alike. But by working together, Hawaii can continue to be a special place that is both beautiful and livable. Well, mahalo Chat GPT. It was nice chatting with you. I hope that we get to talk with you real soon. Aloha.